methinks, how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desire like to a stepdame or a dowager, long withering out a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, new bent in heaven, like to a silver bow, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Go, Philostrate, stir up the Athenian youth to merriment. Awake the pert and nimble spirit of mirth. Turn melancholy forth to funerals. The pale companion is not for our pomp.
My lord.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love whom he injured. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelling.
Happy thee, Theseus, our renowned youth.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaints against my child, my daughter Hermia.
Away, this is not for you.
Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight in her window sung, with feigning voice, verses of feigning love, and stolen the impression of her fantasy, with bracelets of thy hair, rings, gauds, conceits, knacks, trifles, nosegays, sweetmeats, messengers of strong prevailment and unhardened youth. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious duke, be it so that she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law, immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, that to you your father should be as a god, one that composed your beauties, yea, and one to whom you are but as a form in wax, him imprinted, and within his power to leave the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power made so bold, nor how may concern my modesty in such a presence here to plead my thoughts. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know of your youth, examine well your blood, whether if you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun. For I to be shady cloister nude, to live a barren sister all your life, chanting fate hymns to the cold, fruitless moon. Thrice blessed they that master so their blood to undergo such maiden pilgrimage. But earthlier happier is the rose distilled, than that which, withering on the virgin thorn, grows, lives, and dies in single blessedness.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, yet I'll yield my virgin painted up unto his lodge, when my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause. And by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and I, the everlasting bond of fellowship, upon that day either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for I, austerity, and a single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him. And she is mine, and all my rights of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
My lord, I am as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes are in every way as fairly ranked, if not with vantage as Demetrius. And more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Nida's daughter Helena and won her soul, and she now, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry, upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof, but being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But come, Demetrius, and Aegeus, come, you shall go with me. have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which by no means we may extenuate to death or a vow of single life. Come, to what cheer on. Demetrius and Aegeus, go along. I must employ you in some business concerning our nuptials, and confer with you in something that nearly concerns yourselves.
With duty and desire we follow you.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Belike the want of rain which I could well beteem them from the tempest of mine eyes.
Ay me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth, for either it was different in blood,
O cross, too high to be enthralled to low?
or else misgrafted in respect of years,
O spite, too old to be engaged to young?
or else it stood upon the choice of friends,
O hell, to choose love by another's eyes?
or if there were a sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning in the cold night that in a spleen unfolds both heaven and earth, and ere a man hath power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness do devour it up. So quick bright things come to confusion.
If ever then true lovers have ever crossed, it stands as an edict of destiny. Then let us teach our child patience, for it is a customary cross to bear, as due to love, as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, poor fancy's followers.
Good. Therefore hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee? And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me then, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the woods, a league without the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena to do observance to morn of May, where I stayed with thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, and by the simplicity of Venus's love, which knitted souls and prosperous loves, and by that fire which burned the Carthage queen, when the false Tryon sail was seen. In that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Oh, look, here comes Helena.
God speak, thou Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again and say, Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair, your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue's sweet air more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear, when wheat is green, when hawthorn buds appear. Oh, sickness is catching. Were favour so, yours would I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. My voice should catch your voice, my eye your eye. My tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Were the world mine, Demetrius being baited, the rest I'd give to be to you translated. Teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
But your frowns would teach my smiles such skill.
The more I hate, I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
I give him hate, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
Oh, none but your beauty. Would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place. Before the time I did Lysander see, seemed Athens as a paradise to me. But then, what graces in my love do dwell, that he hath turned a heaven unto a hell.
Helena, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed grass, a time that lovers' flights doth still conceal, through Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
And in that place will often you and I or want to lie upon faint primrose beds, spreading our bosoms with their counsel sweet, there myself and Lysander shall meet. And thence from Athens turn away our eyes, to see new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee there, Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, we must starve our sight and lovers good tomorrow deep in night.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dotes on you.
Oh, how happy some or other some can be. Through Athens, I am thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities. Oh, things base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. And no hath love's eyes of any judgment taste, wings and no eyes figure unheedy haste. And therefore is love set to be a child, because in choice he is so oft beguiled. As waggish boys themselves in game forswear, so the boy love is perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the woods will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it will be a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I thought. Nick Bottom, are we?
Ready. Name what part I am for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
It is a lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That will take some tears in the true performing. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole with some men. To the
Francis Flute the Bellows Mender.
Yet my chief humour is for a tyrant. I can play Hercules rarely, or a part to tear a cat in, to make all split.
Francis Flute the Bellows Mender.
The raging rocks and shivering shocks will break the locks of prison gates. And Phoebus' car shall shine from far and make and mar the those foolish things.
Well, man, give us a good.
This was lucky.
The grass is slick.
Now name the rest of the players. This was Hercules' fame, a tyrant's fame, a lover, more condoling.
Francis Flute, the balance man.
Here, Peter Prince.
Flute, you must take on Thisbe.
Oh, what is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Lady, let me not play a woman's part. I have a beard. Come in.
You can play it in a mass. You may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play this too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. There's me. Ah, Pyramus, my lovely, thy Thisbe, and lady.
No, you must play Pyramus. And Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Right. Robin Starling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Prince.
You must play Thisbe's mother. John Scott, the tinker.
Here, Peter Prince.
You, Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner. Ha, you, the lion's part. And I think here is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that I will make the Duke sing. Let him roar again. Let him roar again.
And you would do it too terribly. You would frighten the ladies that they would shriek. And that were enough to hang us all.
That were enough to hang us.
Every mother's son. And daughter.
I grant you, friends, you should fright the ladies out of their wits. They would have no more discretion but to hang us. I will aggravate my voice, but I will roar you as gentle as any suckling dove. I will roar you and twirl any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man. A proper man as you will find on a summer's day. A real gentleman-like man. So you must needs play Pyramus.
I will undertake it. What beard were I best to play it in?
Oh, that's what you will.
I would discharge it in either your straw-coloured beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple and green beard, or your French crown colour beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your crowns have no hair at all, and then you will play bareface. Gentlemen, here are your parts. And I to entreat you, request you, and desire you to come them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town by moonlight. There will we rehearse. For if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged by company, and our devices known. Until then, I will draw up a bill of properties such as our play needs. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet. Then we may rehearse. Most obscenely and courageously.
At the Duke's Oak, we meet.
See you then. Take pains. Be perfect. Adieu.
Adieu. Bye.
Bye.
Oh!
my strength.
How now, spirit, whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's spear. And I serve the fairy queen, to dew her orbs upon the green. The cowslips tall her pensioners be, in their gold-coat spots you see. Those be rubies, fairy favors, in their freckles live their savors. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou lover spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all her elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon's passing fell in wrath, because that she, in her attendant hath a lovely boy, stole from an Indian king. She never had such a sweet a changeling. And jealous Oberon would have the child nigh to his train to trace the forest wild. But she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlit sheen, but they do swear that for fear their elves creep into acorn cups and hide from them.
Either I mistake your shape and make it quiet, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. I'll not you hear that frights the maidens of the villagery, skim milk and sometimes labor in the kern, and bootless make the breathless housewife churn, and sometime make the drink to their barn, misleading their wonders and laughing at their harm. But those that hobgoblin call you, and sweet puck, you do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Thou speakest aright, I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile, when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing with lights of a filly foal. Sometimes lurk I in a gossip's fold, in very lights of a roasted crown. And when she drinks, against her lips I bob, and on her with a jewel I pour the ale. The wisest arm turn the saddest tale. Sometimes the 3-foot storm mistaken me, then climb the bum down top of she, and tail cries and falls into a cough. Then the whole choir hold their hips and laugh and wax their mirth and knees and swear. A merrier hour was never wasted there. But Ruth Fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, with that he will come.
moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon? Fairy skipheads have forsworn his bed and his company.
Tarry, rash wanton! Am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of Corin sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Philida. Why art thou here, come from the farthest steeps of India? But that forsooth, the bouncing Amazon, your buskined mistress and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded. And you, come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How can thou thus for shame, Titania? Glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus. Didst thou not lead him through the glimmering night from Periguna, whom he ravished, and make him with fair Eaclis break his faith with Ariadne and Antiope?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never, since the middle summer spring, met we on hill or dale, in forest or mead, by paved fountain, rushy brook, or in the beached margins of the sea. But with thy brawl thou hast disturbed our sport. And now the winds, piping to us in vain, have, as in revenge, sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which falling upon the land, with every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. The ox has therefore stretched his yoke in vain, the ploughman lost his sweat, and the green corn rotted ere his youth attained a beard. The fold stands empty in the drowned field, the crows are fattened with the murrying flock. Nine men's forest is filled up with mud. The quaint mazes in their wanton green for lack of tread are undistinguishable. The human mortals once their winter here. No night is now with him or carol blessed. Therefore the moon, governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes the air that rheumatic diseases do abound. And through this distemperature we see the seasons change. Hoary-headed frost fall fresh in the lap of the crimson rose. And an old time's thin and icy crown, an odorous chap to sweet summer buds is, as in mockery set. The spring, the summer, the chilling autumn, the angry winter all change their wonted liveries. The mazed world by their image. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was the votress of my order, and full often with a spiced Indian air has she sat with me and gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarked traders on the flood. And we have laughed to see the sails conceive and grow big-bellied with the wanton wind, which she, with pretty and with swimming gait following, her room then rich with my young squire, did imitate, and sail upon the land, to fetch them trifles, and return again, as from a voyage rich with merchandise. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake do I rear up her boy. And for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you'll patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare thy corpse.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away, we shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My dear little Puck, come hither. Thou remember it since once I sat upon a rock and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music. I remember that very time I saw, and thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed. A certain aim he took at a fair vestal throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. But I might see young Cupid's fiery shaft quenched in the chaste beams of the watery moon, and the imperial votaries passed on in maiden meditation, fancy free. Yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me that flower. The herb I showed thee once, the juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid, will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me that herb, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch the time when she's asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, or wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey, or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible and will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where's thy son and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slave for me. Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood, and here am I, and wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, and yet you draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair, or rather do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel. And Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fall on you. Oh, use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you. What worse a place can I beg in your love, and yet a place of high respect with me, than to be used as you use your dog?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I look on you.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much. To leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not. To trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege for that. It is not night when I do see your face. Therefore I think I am not in the night. And nor doth this wood lack worlds of company. For you in my respect are all the world. Then how can it be said I am alone, when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
Run when you will. Oh, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies and Daphne holds the chase. The dove pursues the griffin. The mild hind makes speed to catch the tiger. Bootless speed when cowardice pursues and valour
I
flies.
will not stay thy questions, let me go. Or if thou follow me, do not believe that I shall do thee mischief in the woods.
I in the temple, in the town, the field, you do mean mischief. Fie, Demetrius, your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows, quite canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. And there the snake throws her enamelled skin, weed wide enough to wrap a fairy in. And with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth, anoint his eyes. But do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garment he hath on, effected with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come now. A roundel and a fairy song. Then the third part of a minute hence. Some to your campers in the musk rose beds. Some to warm with rare mice for their leathern wings to make my small elves coats. And some to hold back the clamorous owl which nightly hoots at our quaint spirits. Come, sing me now asleep, then to your offices and let me rest.
Thank you.
what thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take, love and languish for his sake. Be it ounce or cat or bear, pub or boar with bristled hair, in thine eye that shall appear. When thou wakes, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Oh, fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. And, to speak truth, I have forgot our way. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed. I upon this bench to rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one trove.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear. Lie further off yet, do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet, of my innocence. Love takes the meaning in us conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchanged with an oath, so then two bosoms in a single trove. Then by your side, no better me deny, for lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now much for true my manners and my pride, that Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off yet in human modesty. Such separation may well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distance, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love never alters, sweet life end.
Amen, amen to that fair prayer, say I. Men end life when I end loyalty. Here is my bed. Oh. Sleep give the all his rest.
With half the wish the wish's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest have I gone, and Athenians found whose eyes I might approve this flower's force in stirring love. Night in silence. Who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despise the Athenian maid. And hear the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she does not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Chill! On thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wake, let love forbid sleepless seat of thy eyelid. So, awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, do not kill me, sweet Demetrius.
Charge me hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Wilt thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. Oh, how came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, for if so, my eyes are oftener washed than hers. No, no, I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that meet me run away for fear. Therefore, no marvel though Demetrius do as a monster ply my presence thus. Oh, what wicked and dissembling glass of mine made me compare with Hermia's fiery eye? But who is here? Lysander? On the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, you live, good sir. Awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, Nature shows art, that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. What though he love your Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you. Then be content.
Content? With Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love, who would not change a raven for a dove. The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says that you are the worthier maid. Things growing are not ripe until their season, so I, being young till now, right not to reason. And touching now the point of human skill, reason becomes the marshal to my will, and leads me to your eyes, where I o'erlook love stories written in love's richest book.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? It's not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout my insufficiency. Good troth, you do me wrong. Good sooth you do, in such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare you well. Of course, I must confess, I thought you, Lord, of more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man refused should of another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near. For as a servant of the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to the stomach brings, or as the heresies that men do leave are hated most of those they did deceive. So thou, my servant and my heresy, of all be hated but the most of me, and all my powers address your love and might to honour Helen and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, do thy best to put this crawling serpent from my breast. I am weak of pity. What a dream was here. Lysander, look how you quake in fear. Methought a serpent in my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cool prey. Lysander! What? Removed? Lysander! Lord! What? Out of hearing gone? No sound? No word? Speak! And if you hear, speak of all loves. I swoon almost with fear. No, then I perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you are found immediately.
Here's a marvellous convenient spot for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage. This hawthorn brake, our tiring house. And we will do it in action, as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince,
What sayest thou, bully bottom?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword and kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By a knock in the parlous fear.
I believe we must leave his killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue. Let the prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This shall put them out of fear.
Well, we shall snap at such a prologue. It shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afraid of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring in, God shield us, A lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing, for there is not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living. And you ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue could say that he's not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name. And half his face must be seen through the lion's neck. And he himself must speak through, saying thus, or to the same effect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, I would request you, or I would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble. My life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man, as other men are. And there indeed let him name his name. Tell them plainly, he is snug the joiner.
Well, it shall be so. But there is two hard things. How to bring the moonlight into the chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Does the moon shine that night we play our play?
A calendar. A calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine. Find out moonshine.
Yes! It does shine.
Then, may we leave a casement to the great chamber window where we play open, and no moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye, or else one may come in with a thorn push of thorns and a lantern, and say he comes to disfigure or present the person of moonshine. Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe, the story goes, talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some plaster and some loam and some rough cast about him to signify wall. And let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that is so, then all will be well. Come, master, sit down and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin, and when you've spoken your speech, enter into that break there. And so everyone, according to his cue.
What Kemper homespun to be swaggering here? So little claim, fair queen. What? A plate award? I'll be an auditor. An act or two, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savour sweet.
Odious. Odorous.
Odours savour sweet. So hath thy breath, thy dearest Thisbe. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appeal.
A stranger Pyramus to their play here.
What must I speak now? Very must you, for you must understand, he goes but to see a voice that he heard, that is to come again.
Oh, most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of colour red like the red rose on triumphant choir, most frisky juvenile and eke, most lovely Jew, as truest horse that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus too, man. But you must not speak that yet. That you'll answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tire.
As truest horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair, Thisbe,
fire, and they grunt and bark and burn and roar like horsehound hog bear fire at every turn.
Why did they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afeard.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you?
Bless me, Lord. Bless me. Thou art translated.
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. To fright me, if they could. But I will not stir from this place. Do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will think. So they shall hear I am not afraid. The earth will call, the black wolf you, with orange thorny bill, the throttle with his nose so true, the wren with little quill.
What angel awakes me from my flowery bed?
The princess barren lark, the flames on cuckoo ray, whose note full many a mean doth mark, and dares not answer nay. For indeed, who would give his wit to so foolish a bird? Who would give a bird the he, though he cry cuckoo? Never so.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamoured to thy note. Mine eye is much enthralled to thy shape. And thy fair virtue's forth dost move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, Miss Brooke, you have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbours will not make them friends. Nay, I can gleek upon occasion.
Thou art wise as thou art beautiful.
Well, not so neither. But if I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I'd have enough to save mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain, whether thou will or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state. Oh, but I do love thee, therefore go with me. And I shall give thee fairies to attend on thee. And they shall bring thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And thou shalt purge thy mortal gross and so, thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, mustard seed.
Ready? Go. And I. And I. Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots, dewberries, green figs, purple grapes, and mulberries. The honeybags steal from the humble bees, and for night takers crop their waxen thighs, and light them with the fiery glowworm's eyes, to have my love to bed and to arise. The wings steal from painted butterflies, to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal. Hail. Hail. Hail.
I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Oh, good Master Cobweb, I shall desire you as more acquaintance. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. Your name, honest gentleman?
Peas blossom.
I pray you, commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and to Master Peascott, your father. Good Master Peasblossom, I shall desire you as more acquaintance. Your name, kind sir?
Mustard seed.
Good Master Mustard Seed, I know your patience well. That same cowardly giant like ox beef has devoured many a gentleman of your house. I promise you, your kindred hath made my eyes water in now. I desire you of more acquaintance good enough, but must it seem.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, does look with a watchful eye. When she weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue, bring him silent.